Hey, what's up guys? EYStream here to show you how you can build a working automatic camera in Minecraft that actually follows your every move, making it perfect for professional photography or video shoots inside of Minecraft, or even as a security camera. And that's not even the best part. You can build this with no mods and no add-ons, meaning this will work for any version of Minecraft, whether you're on an iPhone, iPad, Android, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, or PC. It ain't matter, it's time for you to take some awesome shots in your very own Minecraft world. So if you guys are excited, make sure to smash that like button. We're going for 10,000 likes. And as always, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to ding 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 to never miss an upload. Oh, and psst, let me in just a little secret. I have a brand new channel called EY Shorts where I'm posting daily Minecraft tips, tricks, secrets, and builds just like this. So if you can't get enough here, go subscribe to my new channel by searching EY Shorts on YouTube or by clicking the links in the description. Anyways, let's get started on this camera. Now let's get cracking the way we always do with these builds by hitting the materials first. So for the body of the camera, you're going to need 1 block of redstone, 1 piston, 2 observers, 1 black stained glass pane, 1 stone button, 1 redstone comparator, an item frame, and 1 piece of white stained glass pane. Then for the lens of the camera, which is going to be the bit that we're going to actually make work and move to follow you, you're going to need 2 armor stands, 1 with a skeleton skull, 1 ender pearl, 1 anvil, 2 name tags, and finally a piston and some sort of redstone activation device. You can use a lever, redstone torch, or a block of redstone like we are here. Alright, now that we got that stuff, we want to go ahead and pick where we're going to place the camera. Now, I got this awesome video and photography studio going on here, so we're going to be placing ours towards the green screen. However, because the lens we're going to build can actually follow you and is automatic and doesn't need somebody operating it, you could also use it as a security camera, which I will be showing you at the end of today's video. And trust me, you're going to want this so you know you can keep an eye on your base and make sure nobody's stealing your stuff and there are no creepers trying to explode the place. Trust me, you want to see that security camera, so stick around to the end so you do not miss out on that. But let's go ahead and start working on our video camera right here. Alright, so we want to place our camera right here. You're going to need at least 3 block wide worth of space. So we're going to have the front of our camera on this chiseled stone block here and the back of our camera here. Now, where the back of your camera is going to be, you're going to dig down 2 blocks like so. Then you're going to grab your block of redstone and we're going to place this right in the bottom just like that. On top of here, you're going to place your piston and it should extend up nice and easy. And this is going to be the tripod which our video camera is going to sit on. Then we're going to grab our observer. We're going to jump around to the back. All right. And you want to be facing towards the direction you want your lens and you want to place your observer down. Super important you get the directions right here, guys. You want this red light to be facing away from the direction and you want this face to be facing towards where you want your camera to be. Then what you want to do is this time we're going to face in the opposite direction, away from where you want your lens to be, away from the green screen, and we're going to place another observer just in front like so. In 3, 2, 1, bang! And check this out, guys. You'll notice the red light begins to blink or flash or whatever you want it to be. And this is because we've created an infinite redstone tick loop cycle. Now that's a bunch of redstone gobbledygook, blah, 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 blah. But the important thing here, guys, is I really love this effect because it gives us these red blinking lights, just like actual movie cameras or professional DSLR cameras do when they're live or when they're recording. They flash red to let you know that they are good to go. And the fact that it does this here, I think is just a fantastic extra little effect that I think looks great. All right, now that we've done that, guys, we're going to jump around to the back of the camera. We're going to add in our viewfinder here, which is the little bit where you like look through the glass. On a DSLR, it's at the top. On a video camera, it's on the side. So we're going to come to the side here, guys. I'm going to place 1 black stained glass just here so you know you can check your subject, make sure that they're in the right position if you're taking a photo of your friend here, guys. And then you can grab your stone button and you're going to come around to the right side and you're going to place this here. This is the stop recording. So we're going to stop recording, start recording, and then you can just make sure that your subject, your friend, or a creeper, or a sheep, or a pig. I don't know why you're taking photos of pigs and sheep, but you can make sure they're in the right position like so. Then what we're going to do is jump up onto the top here. I'm going to place a redstone comparator facing forward on top of our observer here, and this is going to be our flash. So you can turn the flash on or the flash off, depending on, how you like your photos. All right, so now that we've set up the externals of the camera, we're going to go ahead and, of course, give ourselves a screen. So on the back of the camera here, what we're going to do is chuck an item frame on the back of this observer, like so, and then inside this item frame, we're going to place one white stained glass pane, and this is going to act as the screen of our camera very, very soon. Or at least once we add the lens. That's right, guys. It's time to add the actually working lens onto the front of our video camera right here. So let's go ahead and switch to our second lot of items. All right, we've got our new items. The first thing we're going to do is place down our 2 armor stands off to the side here. So we're going to place 1 and 2. Then you want to grab your Wither Skeleton Skull, and we're going to place this on just one of our armor stands here. Grab your Ender Pearl and place this on the other. Now what we're going to do is super, super important because it makes this whole thing work. You're going to go ahead and crouch, and you want to click on your armor stand so he changes positions. And you want to change him 1, 2 positions, just like so. No more than 2. If you change him any more than 2, this isn't going to work. So again, guys, come to your Ender Pearl armor stand. We're going to do the exact same thing. Crouch, and then click him 1, 2 times, just like so that your Wither Skeleton Skull is looking down and your Ender Pearl is also looking slightly down. Then what you're going to do is chuck down your anvil off to the side here, guys, and open it up. You want to grab your name tag here, and we're going to name one of these tags body. And this is going to be the section of the lens that connects to the body of our camera. Now, if you have multiple cameras, what I'd recommend doing is naming them body 1, body 2, body 3, body 4, and so on. But we just got one camera here, so we're going to be naming this just body. Then what you want to do is grab your other name tag here, guys, and this is going to be the lens of our camera. So we're going to go ahead and rename this to lens. Very, very simple. All right, now that you've done this, guys, grab your body name tag, and you want to name the Wither Skeleton Skull here body, and it should appear above his head. If it didn't, you didn't do it right, make sure to click again. Then we're going to grab our lens name tag, and you want to chuck this over on our Ender Pearl. And voila, we're done, except not quite. We've got the body, we've got the lens, except they're not quite on the camera. And we've got the giant armor stands in the way as well. And this is where a little bit of magic comes. I feel a little magic in the air. That's right, guys, we're about to bring in my favorite block of all time. I'm sure you guys, if you've been watching the channel, already know what it is. It is the command block. That's right, guys. We're going to use 2 simple commands in order to get this just in front of our camera here. It's really, really easy, so don't stress out, guys. But first, you're going to need to get yourself a command block. So open up the chat here, guys, and you want to type in /give space the A with the squiggle around it called the @ symbol, P space command _ block, and then hit enter. And we have ourselves a beautiful command block like so. Then what you're going to want to do is go ahead and open up your pause menu, guys, and you want to come to settings, and then you want to scroll down to where it says game under world. Make sure you're checking your game settings here, and then you want to scroll all the way down to world options and turn on show coordinates just below friendly fire. Now when we jump back into the game, you'll see in the top left-hand corner, we have your position. Now your numbers are going to look different to mine, and that's okay. Every single person has different numbers there, and I'll be explaining what you need to do in order to get this to work for your numbers, because this will be different depending on your world. All right, so now that we've got all this stuff going, what you want to do is stand right in front of your camera here, guys, and we're going to dig down 1, 2, 3 blocks like so. Then we're going to go ahead and you want to place down 1 command block just at the bottom here and open that up. We're going to switch this block type to repeat, and then you want to change the redstone to always active. Now, for this command here, guys, this is going to be quite long, so if you miss it, you get confused, just take a screenshot and you can copy it down into your own Minecraft world. It's TP space @E, and then you want to do an open square bracket, name equals body, closed square bracket, and then you want to do space, and you want to do the little squiggly line called a tilde, space tilde, space tilde, space, facing, space, and then the little A with the squiggle around it, the @ symbol, P, and then you can go ahead and close the command block. And if you've done it right, your armor stand should get teleported straight to above your command block here. However, that's not where we want him. We want him right where this camera is. So we're going to make some adjustments. The first thing we're going to do is move him up so he's right up here. So if we dig down to the side here, guys, we're going to open our command block up. And what you want to do is we've got these 3 squiggly lines called tildes. You want to go to the second one here, guys, and directly directly after it, we're going to type 2.2 and then close it again. Now, when we close it, as you can see, he's moved 2.2 up in that direction. Now what we need to do is, you see we've got this little gap here between his head and the camera. So what you need to do, this is the tricky bit, guys. You need to look at the numbers in the top left-hand side of your screen, and you need to figure out what number is changing when you walk towards your camera. So as I walk towards my camera in a straight line, check this out, guys. Ready? The only number that changes is that third number. Now, in your Minecraft world, it could either be the first number or the third number, and it's super important you check which number it is. If it is your third number, what you're going to do is we're going to change the number after our third squiggly line, the tilde. But if it's your first number, you need to change the number after your first tilde. It depends on your world here, guys. Now, my third number is the one changing. Once you've figured out which number is changing, you also need to figure out, is it going up or is it going down? Now, if you guys see, it's going 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So my number is going down, which means we're going to put a negative in front of our number. If your number was going up, for example, you wouldn't put a negative. So what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to come down and we're going to open this up. And my number that changed was 0, starting 3, 2, 1. And my number that changed was the third number. So we're going to edit this one, and it went down. So what you're going to do is write down negative 0.3. Now, if your number went up, but it was the third number, you would just write 0.3. And if it was your first number that went up, it would just be 0.3. And if your first number went down, it would be negative 0.3. Those are all the different ones you can try, guys. Just if you're not sure and you're really confused about which one is supposed to work, you have no idea what I just said, just try all 4 of those combinations and check what works. But for me, it's going to be negative 0.3. We're going to close this up. And as you guys can see, now our wither skull is right next to the rest of our camera. All right, now that we've set that up, guys, what you want to do is place another command block above that one. And we're going to open this up here. And you want to change the block type to repeat. And again, the redstone to always active. Then we're going to open up a command. And this one is very similar to our last one. We're going to type in TP space @E, open square bracket, name equals lens, and then you want to do a closed square bracket here, guys, and then we're going to go tilde space tilde 1.5 space tilde space facing space at P. All right, guys, now again, you're going to need to do the whole thing. Which direction does what? Now, all you need to do here, guys, is whichever number you changed in the first command block we did, so we had this negative 0.3, you just want to copy that number over to your next command block. That's the first thing. So we're going to copy our negative 0.3 that is just after the tilde here, guys. Now, remember, you need to copy your number, don't copy mine. If your number was on the first tilde, you want to copy your first tilde's number, but ours was on the third, so we're copying the third. Then what you want to do, guys, is on whichever tilde currently does not have a number, whichever squiggly line doesn't have a number, so you can see this squiggly line has a number, this squiggly line has a number, but this one doesn't, you're going to type in 0.1. All right, so it's really simple there, guys. If that didn't work, you can try putting a negative in front of it, but usually it'll work with 0.1, but remember, the 0.3 and the 0.1 might be switched around. It just depends on your world, and that's why you need to test your direction. But once you've done that, you can close your command block here, guys, and you should get something that looks a little bit odd like this. Don't worry, guys, we're about to fix this. We're going to chuck down 2 more command blocks just on the right of these. We're going to place down 1 here, and you want to open this up and change the block type. Again, repeat and redstone always active, and this command is quite a bit easier. All you need to do is effect space @E, open square bracket, name equals, and then you want to type in body, closed square bracket, invisibility, space 1, space true. And we're going to go ahead and close that command block. Then what you want to do is go ahead and crouch and place a second command block on top of that one. Open it up. Again, the block type is going to be repeat and redstone always active. And your command is, again, it's going to be the exact same thing with one change. So we're going to do effect space @ which is the A with the squiggle around it, E, open square bracket, name equals, but instead of writing body, we're going to write lens, closed square bracket, and then invisibility, space 1, space true. You can go ahead and close that command block, and voila, guys, check it out. We have ourselves the camera lens. Now all we got to do is, well, hide up these command blocks. Now, because there's actually an invisible armor stand here, we're going to need to cover this up. So what we're going to do is grab whatever block you're using for your floor, and you want to place it just 1 block here, grab a piston, put it there, and then use a block of redstone to activate it, push it in, and then you can cover it up like so. And voila, guys, check this out. We have an actually working camera lens that is automatically following us. Look at how cool that is. Look at that, guys. The camera lens is actually following us. You don't need somebody to operate it for you, which means you can pose and take your own photos. You don't need somebody standing behind the camera. Look at that. It's an automatic camera inside Minecraft, and it follows you around just like that. Now, the other perfect use for an automatic camera is, of course, security cameras, which I promised you guys I would show you exactly how you can do that as well. So if we just jump outside of my studio here, guys, just to make sure nobody breaks in, I've also got another security camera just up here. And as you guys can see, this is quite the terrifying security camera. If I saw this, I would definitely not break into whoever's house had a security camera out the front of it. And this is also very simple. Instead of having a camera build, we just have a lever, and then we just have the armor stands on top of our lever here. So I'll just show you these commands, guys. They are slightly different. And if you guys want to build a security camera instead of the photo camera just over here, have a look at these commands, guys. So for the first one, you can see here, this is the command for the lens. This time it's different. The block for the lens is on the bottom and the block for the body is on the top. So it's switched around from the video camera. So on the bottom, guys, this is the command TP@E name equals lens. And then the numbers are also different. You can take a screenshot if you want that. And then our command for the body is this command here, which you can also take a screenshot if you would like to use this. And then these two commands here, guys, are just the same invisibility commands that we used earlier, and they're exactly the same as the ones we used for the camera. All right, guys, that is a whole lot of confusing, complicated, and confusing. I'm confused. If you guys are confused, I don't know, because I'm confused. But the fact is, this is just awesome, and you guys should definitely try this out. Look, I know it may be hard to do this, guys, and it's probably confusing you, but I challenge you all right now to give this a go. Give this a real hard shot. Even if you don't think you can do it, give it a go. Just rewatch this video over and over again until you're able to do it, because I believe in you guys. I think you can do it. Anyway, if you do manage to do it, let me know by leaving a like and subscribing, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have an awesome day. Until then, anyway, your mouth. Bye.